Yeah, alright, I'm here with Sagittarius zodiac reading, all placements, okay? If you do not already have your birth chart or know the placements on your birth chart, I highly suggest you obtain that. If you don't feel like doing the research and obtaining the information yourself, it is a service that I offer, okay? Just go to the Linktree in my bio, and my booking calendar is there in the description box. It has that service listed and the pricing. Please book for that because it is very important that you know where this message applies at, okay, on your birth chart in your life, okay? Especially if you are somebody that watches zodiac readings regularly or you've taken a liking to them. It is important to know where this energy is applied so you can better interpret the messages, okay? So please make sure you do that so you are not confused or sitting in this confused state from these messages, okay? I feel like for somebody that does have a Sagittarius sun, this is very, like, a lot of this is going to resonate with you, all right? But again, all placements, okay? So only take what resonates. But we're going to go ahead and start off with your energy. We have the heart chakra. We have both the crown and third eye chakra, and then we have your sacral chakra. That is very significant. You could be working on these energy points, or you're being guided to work on these energy points. Okay? We have open to the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. Now, either this is what you're feeling, or this is what you're needing. You're being guided to when it comes to opening up your heart, so that you can connect to the universe, so you can connect to Source, the Most High, Father God, okay, our Creator. All right. Some of you are needing to pay attention to doing the inner work to bring balance to your inner worlds, so that way you can see it externally. All right. We have attention. I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. Okay? And then inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. All right? That's why it's important for you to do the inner work. You cannot be at the highest vibration or in your highest version of self if you're not doing the inner work. Okay? We all have inner work to do. There's no faking the funk. It doesn't matter how much you dress it up, make it look good or sound good. You have inner work that you need to pay attention to in order to open up yourself to the divine, but also for the divine to play a huge role and factor in your life to help your elevation, your growth, your evolution, okay? Then we have balance. I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. Okay? So you're needing to either find this balance, or this is what you're working towards. Yeah, this is guidance. If this is, Spirit said, have gratitude for the guidance, 0404, that you are receiving, okay? Or you're needing to seek out the guidance to assist you with this. But I feel like either you're working on being open and accepting of the guidance that the universe, the Most High, the divine, your spirit team is trying to provide you with. You're needing to have more gratitude because this is what's been being given to you. Or maybe you're not open to it and it's causing friction in your life, okay? That's not for everybody. But have gratitude for the guidance that you've been receiving or being given, or just be open to it, all right? All right. So make sure you're working on those chakra points if you feel like, a little out of balance. If you feel like you know that there's inner work that you have to do. Maybe you are somebody that's kind of stubborn, okay, and reluctant on doing so. This is what's going to help you to get more connected, all right? Then we have divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. You could be doing the inner work and you feel like you're not seeing the results as fast or as quickly as you would like to, okay? But you're needing to be patient. You're being asked to just go with it. Embrace spontaneity and trust the journey, remaining open to unexpected twists and turns along the way, okay? Spirit just said, let go of the need for control. Let go for the need to know, okay? When you step into the unknown, when you're working your way towards the highest version of yourself, tapping into your intuition, strengthening your connection to the divine, you have to release the need for control and the need to know everything, okay? Some of you, though, you're not hard, or you're not hard. Wow. Oh my gosh, that could be for somebody. Somebody could act very hard, okay? And Spirit said, sit down, calm down. You are not a hard ass, okay? But no, for what's being said here is not afraid of hardships, okay? The inner work, do not be afraid of that. Confront challenges with courage, for they are the stepping stones to growth and wisdom, okay? And then we have planning phase. Small steps is required right now. The pace that you go at, it's quite literally written before you could even think about doing the inner work, okay? Before you could think about the connection to the divine and spiritual gifts, spirituality, or just evolution and growth, okay? You were quite literally designed to go at the pace and the rate that you are going at with purpose and reason, whether you understand it, understand it, overstand it, okay? This is why you have to just take your time. And yeah, I feel like some of you, you're on the right path. Confirmation with the birds outside. You're on the right path. It's small steps, okay? But planning phase. Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality, all right? Just be mindful. It's going to take baby steps. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run is what Spirit's saying, okay? Do not be afraid of the hardships, because there will be that when it comes to inner work, okay? Some of you could have come to this realization or this awareness that you literally just have to go with the flow, ebb and flow in life, all right? That the universe is controlling the timing here. You play a part in that divine timing, and it's the pace that you go at, but that's the way you were designed, okay? And the way it was designed to be, all right? When the divine feels that you are ready, then new doors and new opportunities, new lessons, new challenges, blessings, everything. It gets placed in front of you on your path when the time is right, okay? We have focus on service. Some of you are being guided to focus on service, or maybe this is something that you do, but we have giving and receiving, so equal reciprocity. Make sure you're giving and then allowing yourself to receive, okay? Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do, okay? The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, so give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So make sure you're not just giving. Allow yourself to receive, okay? Equal reciprocity. And then also, don't just take. Make sure that you're giving, okay, as well. Somebody could be 47, 46, okay? You don't have to be. But this is also the balance that's needing to be considered right now for you, okay? So plan on how you're going to give and receive, okay? Because you could be somebody that is a humanitarian. You could be somebody that you serve, okay? Now, it looks like there is some sort of, and that not everybody is here, you know, to serve, right? So it's like maybe you are somebody that just gives, and you never allow yourself to receive, or you don't require or request. You could be seeing 10-10, or you're not standing firm and grounded and making sure, you know, having boundaries so that way you are it is reciprocated, that you are receiving, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be that you are of service to others, okay? But I do show that there is a change in direction and an opportunity to forgive here. You could feel this energy, or Spirit is going to, the Divine is going to start showing you signs on what this is about here, all right? Change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely orchestrated by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Yes, you could be very aware of this, okay? There could be a change for some of you spiritually, a spiritual redirection that's taking place. Some type of opportunity to forgive is going to be a breath of fresh air for you, okay? Some of you will be taking a break from work, okay, to fully step into whatever this change is, all right? This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. All right, 1144, you could be seeing that. I feel like this is like forgiveness of masculine energy for somebody. It doesn't have to be, but for some, like it's like an opportunity to forgive the masculine energy. The masculine energy inside yourself. It could be a father figure. It could be a relationship, a past relationship. It could be, yeah, all right, some type of masculine energy. It's not for everybody. Only take it if it resonates. But there's some sort of opportunity to forgive here. All right? It's going to be a breath of fresh air. And you're going to get a break from the work that you do on a regular basis that takes majority of your time. Okay? You are going to get a break in order to fully step into this energy, this new change here. Okay? Your angels want you to know, look, your guardian angel is here. You are not alone. You could be seeing white feathers, or you will come across a white feather. Know that this is confirmation for you. Be brave and honest is what you're being guided to do. Some things, you know, you may have had to experience a lot of heartbreak or heartache. And maybe you felt alone a lot of times, or a lot in your life. But I feel like your guardian angel is with you at all times. Okay? Something is significant for the fall time, okay? Or you could be a fall baby, or somebody is. Or maybe there's a baby somebody's gonna have a baby in the fall. Okay? Crows are significant. But we have release the old and rest. You're being guided to shift your perception. I feel like this is like shedding old ways, old skins. So by this time, I feel like you may achieve and accomplish this. Okay? But we have release the old and rest. You're needing to shift your perception and trust your instincts. Okay? Some of you are being guided to wait for important information. This is going to allow you to embrace the energy of peace. Okay? Now we have some of you are needing to trust your instincts regarding an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Some of you may have had to release an air sign. We do have Gemini here, so you could be a Gemini and have Sagittarius placements, maybe your Venus, or you have Gemini somewhere else on your chart in your Sag, or whatever, okay? But, or there could be an individual that maybe you're going to have an opportunity to forgive a Gemini, or maybe you are this Gemini that's going to be able to forgive a Sagittarius, or something along those lines, okay? Somebody could be 48, 44. And then we have solar plexus here. So your solar plexus is significant as well. 4, 5, 6. This is the self-esteem, confidence, okay? Your personal power, purpose. So maybe having the courage to be able to do this. The confidence to do this. Okay? This could be a friend. We have friends. This could be a friend of yours, okay? And then also the health card that came out is spiritual health that you're needing to focus on right now, which does make sense with this inner work, because I felt the inner work does have to do with a more the spiritual side of things, okay? With the universe here, the heart chakra, as well as the third eye and the crown. This is very spiritual. This is pertaining to your spiritual health. So make sure that you're spending time in prayer and meditation and having conversations with like-minded people, okay? 654 is significant. The time on the clock is 654 right now, okay? So if you see that, know that that's confirmation. This message is for you. All right? Somebody could be releasing an air sign come fall time, okay? Or maybe you did. It was a friend or something. Okay? But we have, moving on to the career and finances, somebody is needing to prepare for an unexpected financial loss here, okay? It could be pertaining to car damages or something else, okay? This financial crisis may be out of your control, but you can still control the outcome. And some of you are being guided to deal with things ahead and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens, okay? Somebody could be losing a job. You could have an office job, or maybe you are a transporter of some sort, or you just have some type of odd job, okay? Some of you are being asked to consider creating multiple streams of income, all right? A second job, odd job, something of that nature, okay? Freedom is more important than financial security. Spirit wants you to know that. Be mindful of that. And sometimes it's okay to take a transition job, even if it doesn't lead to a career, okay? Somebody may unexpectedly come across some odd job that is going to be very beneficial for you. We have the office. Delegating more can help you increase your earnings. And then for some, secretary, staff assistant, office manager, or any job working in an office would be good for you if that resonates with you, okay? And then we have for others, think of the greater good than oneself to achieve a better outcome. All right? So when it comes to your career finances, maybe if you're somebody that is focusing on service, you want to think more on the scale of the greater good than just oneself. Okay? Oneself. There we go. And then we have transporter. This card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. Okay? For others, a career in transportation, such as travel, driving, or shipping, could appeal to you. Look up angel number 453, okay? And the others we have, you could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action on some financial matters, all right? So just take heed. I do feel some of you are settling and you're unfulfilled, okay? You could be in an unfulfilling partnership right now. Somebody could be a leader or in some type of leadership role, but we have settling, unfulfilled partnership, all right? Could be a business partner. I mean, it will only make sense. But you're settling. Your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. You could have an emotional attachment to a job that is no longer serving you. Confirmation. You hear the birds? Okay. Consider having a partner who can bring the experience you lack. All right. Some of your relationships may be holding you back from success. So be mindful of this, okay? If you feel you're settling, if you feel you are unfilled in whatever partnership, all right, Yeah. Then it's time that you reconsider. It's time that you do something different. Change it up. Explore your wants and needs and consider a change. All right? You're unhappy with your income but too scared to make any changes. Allow yourself the time and space to evolve and find your true path. Some of you could be in a state of avoidance because the action needed is too hard, okay? Be mindful of this. Yeah, but somebody could be be in some type of leadership position. You're needing to give up your perfectionism, okay? Walking with this wisdom and eliminating this perfectionism. All right, somebody could be a money manager. But we have change here, and it's going to be a lucky change. You could have people gossiping behind you and your change, but they're not paying your bills. They're not bringing fulfillment to your life, so who cares what they have to say, okay? They're not the ones settling, okay? So do not mind what anybody else has to say, think, or feel, because it has nothing to do with you, your pockets, and your happiness, all right? Okay. Hashtag worry about yourself. That's what you tell them, all right? All right, Sag, I'm going to leave this here for you. If you would like a personal reading to get confirmation, further clarity, or you just want a personal reading to see what Spirit has for you, what else the divine wants you to know, go to the Linktree in my bio and go to the booking calendar. Book yourself a personal reading. The pricing, the service is all there. All right, and I'll be more than happy to get that for you. Get that together for you. But until next time, I love you. Peace, love, and light.